I think it's time for the Broncos to handle business, baby.
It's Monday Night Football.
It is.
It's Monday Night Football. You gotta love this. You gotta love it.
I don't think it gets any better than Monday Night Football. Like Thursday night's cool, Sunday night's all right, but like Monday night, we're the only game on TV, and everybody's watching. Everybody gets to watch Bo Nix ball out. And everybody gets to become believers, not just Knowshon Moreno.
I'm done with you.
But I got to welcome you guys in to the Denver Broncos pre-game show presented by Coors Light. You can get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/DNVR. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company in Golden, Colorado. Now, we got the 7-5 Broncos going up against the 3-8 Browns today. I'm not too nervous about this game, but we got to talk about it anyway. I think this is going to be a good game for the Denver Broncos. How you guys feeling tonight?
Man, feeling good, feeling relaxed, feeling like it's time for some good football today. Broncos, man, they looking hot, man. They looking like they ready to go on. So I think it's gonna be a good night tonight for sure.
How you feeling? How you feeling, Blade, in your all black leather?
Yeah, it's funny, man. you guys like real true fans. I get it. I like the Broncos. It's just funny though. I'm not like, oh, it's all good, bro.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous now.
Tonight.
I'm not necessarily like, I think they're gonna win, but just because they're 2-9, it ain't like the Browns are a slouch. I feel like they've been playing well the last 4 weeks, especially since Winston's taken over.
Yeah.
So I'm cautious. I'm cautious, I say. Because, I don't want the boys to drop the ball.
So what are you cautious about with this team? Is it Winston? Is it Myles Garrett? Like, what is this specifically that you feel like this team can do well?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of all that. Like I mentioned, I think Winston has been playing well the last 4 weeks since he's taken over. They're 2-2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coming off some big wins versus the Ravens versus the Steelers,
yeah.
Two teams that we haven't beaten, right? So they got something going for them. I feel like they're kind of playing behind Jameis, you know what I mean? And he's bringing a different spark to that team. So
have you actually really brought a spark, or the Browns just got that little spark of firing the coach and they was excited to play the last 2 games, the first couple games, and now they back to losing again? I really don't think they really got a spark like that. I'm not gonna say that they really rolling like that yet.
They won last week, though.
They did win last week.
It was a big win, though. It was
James
big win
had
versus
them boys
Steelers.
eating some W's.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's just a team that you can't sleep on. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm not sleeping on them boys.
I feel you.
You sleeping, though?
I'm sleeping.
I'm not.
I'm sleeping.
I took NyQuil and everything. I'm not.
I'm gone.
I am not. Like, Jameis Winston can be good, and you never know which Jameis Winston you're going to get. You can get 3 interception game Jameis Winston, or you can get a 4 touchdown game Jameis Winston. Like, you never know what you're going to play against.
My dude, Bo Nix out there looking amazing. Talk about a performer, and I put this hat on for a reason today, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a believer, and I think my dog is Pro Bowl status, definitely Pro Bowl status, and doing his thing out there. And I think this game today is him going to put his mark on, like, hey, I'm one of these players that's going to be stamped in the league for a long time.
Yeah.
And, he's going to get his first invite this year to the Pro Bowl.
And I think that the Broncos, the reason why I'm not scared is the Broncos do really well against under 500 teams. Like, those aren't the teams that they struggle against. And now we're even beating teams with a winning record like we did with the Falcons. But 3-8, like, this is not a team that scares me in any way. I got to be honest.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. They don't necessarily scare me, but you got to be cautious with this kind of team. They have nothing to lose. You talked about it, Jurrell, how it is a Monday Night Football game. You're going to have all the juice. They had a little more extra time off playing early their last game versus the Steelers, right? So it gives them a little more time to, get through the injuries or whatever, get a little more healthier. No one's 100%. But, so, it's anyone's game, really. But, when you have a defense like we have on this side with the Broncos, that kind of eases your anxiety a little bit.
Well, we got to talk about the defense just a little bit because, unfortunately, the inactives came out, and we're going to be missing our dog, Riley Moss.
Do we need to spread out? Tell me everything.
And I think that's going to be a huge loss for Denver Broncos. Now, Levi Wallace will step in. He's a veteran. He's played many games in the league before, but losing Riley Moss, it's a tough loss. I mean, he's not Pat Surtain, but he's playing at a really elite level right now as our cornerback.
And I think it's a bummer because we see no games look like when we lose one of our secondary players. Been kind of shaky, but I think this is one of those games where we got to take advantage up front. We got a front that's dominating, that's been getting after the quarterback. You want to get Jameis frazzled as early as possible. Get him all shaken up. He's not a quarterback to get easily shaken up, so we're gonna need these pressures to turn into heavy sacks today, and help out our secondary as much as possible. We're gonna definitely be a big miss.
And the Browns are bringing back Jerry Jeudy, the one and only, back to Denver. Are we?
What up? You making it over there? You winning? You winning? There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Are we expecting like a celebratory return for Jerry Jeudy, or is this just?
What do you mean, like the fans?
Yes. What do you think?
Nah, I don't think so.
It's just another return.
They're not happy to see Jerry?
I don't know.
return.
I am.
dang.
I never gave up on Jeudy. I didn't think that they should get rid of Jeudy. It was always something with him, though, right?
Yes.
So I could understand why, people would want something different. But I love the player. I thought that he was just young at the time, going through what we go through as young players. Sometimes you got to grow up and you got to become a pro. And I think he's kind of getting there. He's moving up into that direction, I feel like. And he was always a good player to me. And I know that he's excited to come back. I think I saw a quote with him saying that he just wants to come back and whip their ass.
Yeah,
there we
know
go.
what I'm saying? And I love that attitude. And I feel like the last couple games, I think the last 2 games he had over 100 yards receiving, if I'm not mistaken. He's had some big games lately. So
last 4 games, he's had over 75 yards receiving. So
I know
he's definitely been hitting his groove.
For sure,
Like you say, it takes a player to get shaken up a little bit, right? To mature and start to develop into the player he can actually be. And it sucks to say that had to happen somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
But, I think this is where our DBs got to come in and put that stamp on him, straps on him, and lock him down, hold him under that 70-yard-plus game he's been having. And we've been doing that. We got defensive backs that can actually match up and play with them. Surtain is out there locked down. So I don't see not a problem with our defense going out there and holding these guys in check. And like I said, as long as our front get busy, today can be a great day.
I mean, a guy to have that kind of motivation, though, it could be a dangerous dude that has that revenge game kind of mentality. Like, bro, I'm going to go back there and go crazy. I don't care what happens. That's a dangerous dude. I want that dude on my team that's thinking that way, going into a game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So he gonna give it his all tonight for sure.
Yeah. Well, luckily we don't have too many players from the Browns because if we did, I don't know how good we'd be doing right now. So, but no, I think that it's gonna be a good.
Shelby over there too now.
No, Shelby's over there.
I don't think he ain't gonna want to come in here and wreck
come
house.
play.
You want some taste? Some
He
get
is.
back? Yeah.
But I think our O-line's playing at an elite level right now. Like, I think Shelby's a dominant player, but I think we got a good front 5 right now. He's a believer.
I love it.
You can't stop it.
I mean, I think our offensive line has been really that dominant.
They've been the #1 offensive line in pass blocking the entire year.
Thank you for that. You cleared that all up. Because our run game has looked like crap lately.
It has been.
All right, so where's that part of it? If you're going to be a good line, I need both sides.
I wasn't talking about
that.
that.
And the reason why,
I'm with you on that.
And the only reason why they could be up there in those big numbers like that is because Bo is good with his legs. He can get out of the sack.
It's a team game.
I'm just saying, though, that's what's happening a lot of it.
And
you help me, I help you.
And that's why I say, he's a phenomenal pocket awareness. And remember, I had to take my words back at the Edom because I say he didn't have any. And that's what making his O-line is great. The O-line is making the key blocks that they need to make. He making guys miss. That's coming free. And that's what you do up front. Your O-line pick up your blind spots, and you have to make the free rusher miss. And that's what Bo's been doing. So the O-line has been phenomenal in the pass game.
They've been really good in the pass game, and they're going up against maybe their biggest challenge of the year. Myles Garrett had 3 sacks in the first half last week against the Steelers. Now, we know our tackles are good, but how do you feel like the matchup between Myles Garrett and, Garrett Bowles and Mike McGlinchey is going to work out tonight?
Well, for me, is what kind of Myles Garrett we getting tonight? this is a big stage, right? And you heard how hype he was after, I don't know if it was the last game.
Last game.
It was the last game, how hype he was saying that, hey, I'm the #1.
He has some energy.
He got to live up to it. He can't go one weekend. So
you know what I'm saying? And you got another guy on the other side, and Benito, that's up there in sacks as well, right? So are we going to get that Myles Garrett that wants to prove a point tonight? Because if we got a Myles Garrett that want to prove a point, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Because you're going to have to double him. You got to do different things, keep it back in all day. You feel me? So
it can get nasty.
It can get nasty is what I'm saying. And that's just like you, Jurrell. Anytime you can wreck a game if you really want to.
I'm with you.
If you feel like you have an edge to it, like if you come in and you want to prove a point, I'm on Monday Night Football, people are doubting me, yeah. He does have that kind of energy.
This can get scary, like you're saying. Myles Garrett's not the guy that necessarily go out there and miss too many sacks, right? So it's going to be big that we get some extra chips, get these running backs step up, fill in the holes, and, limit these guys from getting just free
But I'm not scared, man. Broncos are everybody, man. We ain't scared of Myles Garrett. Come on, bring your best shot. We're ready to take it.
What size are you on number? Glitchy had three penalties lasting for 15 yards, bro. Come on, we can't have that today.
That wasn't sacks, though, so we still up there, and, pass protection.
Yes,
Before we go any further, I got to tell you about our friends at Coors Light. If you guys want to choose chill between work and life can be stressful at times, you got to choose chill. You got to get yourself a nice Coors Light, and you know that is ready for you and the crew when the mountains turn blue. If you guys want to come out here, everybody's having a good time at the tailgate. We'll definitely have some Coors Lights flowing. They're having a good time. You guys need to come enjoy some yourself. And if you want Coors Light delivered straight to your door, you can go to Instacart and go to CoorsLight.com/DNVR to get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. And you guys enjoy some chill. So we're going to chill a little bit. Like I said, I'm not nervous. Jurrell's not nervous. It's time for us to chill. Knowshon, he's a little bit shaking in his boots, but...
I'm just, I'm cautious. I'm cautious in there.
Cautious.
That's it.
Like any given Monday, you're saying?
Yeah.
But let's talk about this team a little bit more. I mean, the Browns, like you said, they don't have anything to lose. Like, these are one of these teams that you can put them away very early if you come out and, punch them in the mouth, go up by 14 in the first quarter. But if you let this team hang around and, make this a ball game, I think they're going to give you a tough matchup if you allow them to feel like they're in it.
I think this is where we take advantage on the offense side of the ball, right? I think we get a little nerves and stuff like that, whatever you say, you're a little nervous. But I think this is where Sean Payton's creative ability to come and play, where, you got these guys who's going to be steaming, head on fire, trying to rush the quarterback, trying to get at the – start down up the screens and, hitting with some trick plays here and there, getting these guys a little bit off balance. And I don't know if the Browns' run defense is really there, right? Do we start now pounding the ball and trying to get the run game going and start taking advantage of the run game today, Monday Night Football, people like to see you get pound the ball, like to get ground, let the ground game to get involved a little bit more. So I like to see that today, for sure.
And we got some music popping, it's always popping here.
Jamie.
At the DNVR pregame.
Get a little something popping there. Dang, kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. What was I thinking about?
You were thinking about running the ball.
Game.
Yeah. That's been non-existent.
Yeah, I can't even talk about the run game right now. I have no faith in the run game. We talked about it since week 1. Let's get the run game going. It just hasn't come around. I have no faith in it. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily the players. I don't know what it is. It's just I just have no faith in the run game, the technique, the scheme of it. None of it, all right? So I know you said that you want to see the run game maybe, come about today. I have no faith that it will. It hasn't thus far. And even if Javonte's having a good game and having a great, 6 yards per carry or whatever.
He's only getting 7 carries.
He's only getting like 10. It's like, bro, I can't get none with 10. That's almost like the same argument you have with Sutton that you wanted him to get his catches.
He needs some targets.
He got to have them, right? So it's the same thing, bro.
Yeah, because right now we're running back by committee, and it's a big committee. Everybody from Jaleel to Javonte to Estime. You throw Marvin Mims in there. I mean, there's only one football. There's only one football. We don't have enough, to spread around to the team. So I think nobody's able to really get into a groove running the ball. I think, like your first 5 carries, you're warming up. Like you're not even, in your bag yet. I think everybody needs more touches.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see how that goes. But at the end of the day, I want to see Bo continue to protect that rock, right? I think he's done a great job for weeks protecting the ball. So I want to just at least see him continue to do that today to give us a chance.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's get into our game changes real quick before we head out of here. I'm going to pull Jurrell Casey, and I'm gonna pick
No.
5 people. What do you mean?
You doing that?
The O-line. Can I say the O-line? Because didn't you do that before?
Yeah, I did that.
All right,
Yeah,
better. So my game changer this week is going to be the O-line. They're going to do a great job against Myles Garrett, Shelby Harris, and the front 4 of the Cleveland Browns. So I'm going to take them as my game changer this week.
I don't
That's
even know
valid?
who I have.
You got him.
All right.
I don't even know. You gotta go.
I'm gonna
You
say
too nervous? Don't be nervous, man. It's going to be okay. We're going to win.
Bro, you feel like you don't got no
I'm just-
game changer for the day? What's going
He's
on?
nervous. Well, your game changer last week was Bo, and I think, you know what I'm saying, he held up.
Right, for sure.
All right.
He definitely held up last week.
He's a believer.
Well, I'm gonna go with Pat Surtain, man. I feel like today is one of those days we need our best player to show up. We got some injuries on the side of the ball. We're gonna need to be locked down. I think today's gonna be one of those days we get 1 or 2 picks today. I think one's gonna be one of those big days. I think Jameis is one of those quarterbacks that like to go out there and force plays and like to throw that ball out there. So I think it's gonna be big that he step up and get it done today.
30 interceptions, 30 touchdowns. James Winston has thrown both in one season, so I definitely think he is somebody that will go out there and give you opportunities, and we just have to make the most of it.
I might have to pull a page out of y'all book and go with a position group. I mean, we all get one, I guess.
Though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all get at least one time to do that, right?
Yeah.
So for me, because I'm it's a toss-up, really. I'm thinking about Sutton, right? Having a breakout game. It's Monday Night Football. Him having a big game, maybe having over 100 yards receiving. But then I think about a younger player, another player. Well, I shouldn't say younger, because the man's probably the same age as Sutton. It's Vele, another guy, a rookie, right? That could come in and have to make plays. So can I just go wide receiver group? I want them to be the game changers today, the wide receiver group. Or maybe just those 2 guys. I mean, you guys win a whole line, a whole D-line,
okay.
a whole offensive line.
This will be the one
I'm
game.
going
Monday
2
Night
guys.
Football is a special night. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
2
We'll
guys.
give you
a special
we'll
night.
give you the
Monday
wide
Night
receivers.
Football,
Just give me
we
2
need a
guys.
lot of game changers today, so we'll let you have it rock out. You feel me?
You know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it. Give me 2 guys.
It is what it is. But before we head out of here, we got to get into our Bet365 pregame picks. Our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. You can download the Bet365 app and use code DNVR365. Deposit just $10 and place a bet of $5 to get $200 in bonus bets and a code for the first 2 months of Outsu Plus, courtesy of Bet365. You must be 21 and older and physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, we got a couple picks for you guys. I think they're all going to hit. Last week, we said Troy Franklin, 20 yards, plus 120, and they hit. So I was like, let's double back. Troy Franklin, again, 20 yards, plus 130. Last week, he had 31. So that hit for everybody. Everybody made some money. My second one, Jameis Winston, 2 interceptions at plus 290. He has 7 interceptions in 6 games, and twice he's had 2 or more interceptions. So normally we don't pick players from the other team, but this one helps the Broncos. So I'm going to take Jameis Winston, 2 interceptions, plus 290. And my last one, I don't know why they keep giving us plus money on Nick Bonito getting a sack. He continues to rack him up, but Nick Bonito sack anytime is plus 125. I'm taking it.
I'm liking those. I think those are some pretty good, solid bets. I think, especially the Nick Bonito, he's been on fire. There's no doubt that he's probably going to get him one tonight, especially, they a little beat up over there. They got everybody still fresh over there. Everybody's playing, but they a little beat up. Jack Conklin, he's coming back from injury. He's been doing pretty well, but I think Bonito and those guys can get after him. But then you got Jameis. I'm with you. That's what I call for today anyway. So with my game changer in mind, I'm definitely knowing 2 picks coming out today. And then with the receiver, I just see big things for Bo Nix today.
Yeah.
And what that looks like is all these young guys getting involved, like you said, that receiver group stepping up to the plate, and everybody stepping up and getting 50, 40, 30-something yards today. And they balling out, for sure. Monday Night Football, baby.
Yeah, they're going to have opportunities today. I think Jameis, that's what he does. I mean, he's going to hold on to the ball a little bit. He's going to give his receivers an opportunity. I think that's probably guys like playing with him because, he's going to throw those picks, but he at least threw it up to me. He ain't going to just take the sack or run. It's like, yo, bro, throw it up. And let me go out there and make a play, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it just lands in the other team's hands. So he'll give them opportunity today.
Well, I hope the ball hands in the Broncos' hands more often today. And if you guys enjoy the game's about to start. You guys enjoy the game, have a good time, and catch us on the post-game show live from the studio. We'll see you guys after the game. Peace.
Let's go, Broncos!
We all silly like the mayor.